Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Tate Township Public Library craft. Thank you so much for registering and picking up your kit. Today together we are going to be making truffula trees from the Lorax. And these are awesome, fluffy, feathery, easy to make tree, and I hope you have a lot of fun. So the first thing we're going to do is unpack our truffula tree kit. So we've got our piece of feather boa. Put that up at the top out of the way. We have some white paint, a little terracotta pot, and a styrofoam ball that decided to roll away on me. Green tissue paper, a white and a black pipe cleaner, and a piece of floral wire. So we're gonna straighten that out and put it up top with the boa for a couple minutes, and also put your ball up there. The first thing we're going to do is paint our terracotta pot. Now, at home you are going to need a hot glue gun. Mine is just off to the side here. Some hot glue, a paintbrush, as well as some newspaper. So I'm gonna get some newspaper when we're ready for that step at the end. So the first thing we're going to do is paint our pot white. I'll open this up here. Take the lid off, and you don't have to paint the whole inside, but it is a good idea to paint just a little bit down. It might take 2 coats too. We'll see how it looks. Okay, we're gonna leave that to dry for a few minutes and then do a second coat. So put the lid back on your paint. Oh, I'm just gonna fix where I've touched. So I got a little bit of paint on my fingers. All right, and then you're gonna put the lid back on your paint and go rinse out your brush. And we'll do the next part while this paint is drying. Okay, so while our pots are drying, we're going to make the truffula tree trunk. So what you're going to do is straighten out your piece of wire, and then you're gonna wrap your white and black pipe cleaners around the wire, and starting about 1 centimeter from the top, and it'll end about 1 inch from the bottom. So, here, let's try, I think we can do both at the same time. So we're gonna bend a little, you can do it first. Bend it over the top here. Maybe we'll get one going and then the other one. So wrap a little edge around it. There we go. Oh, my glue gun is trying to escape. All right, and then we're gonna take these, hold on to them, and wrap them together around the trunk. Go around and around, and that'll give it that striped look from the book. Now don't forget, I'm gonna say it a couple times in this video, but on March 30th, we are going to be reading the Lorax for story time. So, and don't worry if your trunk isn't perfectly straight, because if you remember from the book and from the movie, the Lorax truffula tree trunks are not straight. They're curvy and have bends. Typical Dr. Seuss look. And the reason we chose to do truffula trees for the craft this month is because it's first day of spring, and also there are 2 different Earth days. One, we celebrate the first day of spring, and the next one is in April. So we thought the Lorax would be perfect, because unless someone cares a whole awful lot, things won't get better. And that's one of the quotes from Dr. Seuss. All right, we've almost got it finished here. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, you just want it to be stripy. And we don't want to see that cord in the middle, so sometimes you might have to scrunch it up a little bit. If you found it hard to start twisting the wire around, you could glue it at the top. All right, just secure this last little bit. Keep twisting it, there we go. And there is our truffula tree trunk. And then this last piece we are going to bend so it's horizontal to the trunk, like this, and then bend it again. And that is going to be how we secure the tree trunk to the bottom of our pot. We're gonna glue this little hook to the bottom of the pot. So the next part we're gonna do is put some hot glue on this bare centimeter of wire at the top and stick on our styrofoam ball. That's going to be the shape of the top of the tree. So, get my ball ready over here. And we're gonna put some hot glue. Where is it going? It has a mind of its own, rolled all the way over there. So stick that into the middle of the styrofoam, down to your pipe cleaners, and then give that a second to dry or cool off. And then once that glue is set, we're going to start wrapping our feathers around the ball. So we're going to put a little dab of glue and start it at the bottom, and then wrap and glue as you go. So my glue has cooled and set. So we're gonna put a dab there, and then find the end of your feathers and stick the end right to it. And then we're gonna put another dab of glue. Oops. On the other side, and we're gonna kind of spiral up. And then some more over here. I'm just gonna go around and around. Oops, I'm getting tangled here. I need another glue stick. Oops. Oh, maybe I'm not quite ready for glue stick. All right, some more glue over here. Oops. I'm just gonna hold it for a minute so it can set, because it keeps pulling off on me. Oh, I'm juggling too much here. Now I can't see the styrofoam ball to know where to glue. So I'm just gonna put a bunch of glue on the top. Oh. And I got a little bit more space. Where did the glue go? It keeps falling out. I do have a little bit of styrofoam still on the top. There we go. Let's see. Pull off some of these hot glue strings. And you can kind of adjust it here. I have the end still not glued down, so I'm gonna find some styrofoam here and tuck it in there. Still not stuck down. There we go, and then you can fluff it. And there we have our truffula tree. Now we just need to get it into the pot. So let's have a look at this pot. I think it still needs another coat of paint because you can still see the terracotta through. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another coat of paint and then come back when it's all dry to attach the truffula tree into the pot. Okay, so my pot, oops, stuck to the paper, is completely dry. Nicely white painted. The next step is to secure your truffula tree to the bottom of the pot. And I'm just pulling off some more hot glue strings. There's my truffula tree. There's that little wire hook we made. So we are going to glue that into the bottom of the pot. So in the instructions it said to add a good dollop of hot glue right in the bottom of the pot. So I'm just gonna pile some right in the middle. Keep squeezing it. You can see there's quite a bit of glue in there. And then we're gonna take this hook and make sure it's good in the glue. And then hold that for a minute until the glue cools down and sets. You can see there's my truffula tree in the glue. The next step is to take some newspaper, cut it into long strips or rip them into long strips and then make them into tight ropes. And then you're going to glue them and wrap them around the base of your tree. And that's going to support your tree from tipping over, as well as give you something to glue the nice green tissue paper to look like grass around it. All right, so that's set in there. We'll put it up off to the side. I don't have some newspaper, but I do have this brown packing paper. So I'm gonna take some strips and just crumple it up so we can pack it in around the tree. So I'm gonna put some glue on the end and then stick it down into the pot and then just keep wrapping it and tucking it in. And you can glue as you go. Put some more glue so it doesn't come out. Until it's all filled up. And make sure you pack it in there nice and tight so that your tree doesn't tip over. I think I got a little bit too much, so we'll just rip this off. Pack it down in there, and then, oops, I glued to my glue stick. And then add some glue to glue down the edge. And then the next step is to scrunch up and glue down your green tissue paper over the newspaper to cover the brown. And this is just gonna look like some moss or grass on there. So just lightly scrunch it. Again, into a rope, but not too tight. And then we will put some glue here. And just glue as you go. And you can pack it down again. Kind of scrunch it up so it looks kind of fluffy on there. Add some more glue. And then glue down your end. And if it's poofing up too much, you can add some more glue under the edges. Glue it around, give it a good squish. And there you have your little potted truffula tree. I'm gonna push this out of the way here so you can see the whole thing. I hope you enjoyed making this truffula tree for the first day of spring and Dr. Seuss's birthday and from the book The Lorax. Don't forget to tune in on March 30th for Pajama Story Time live on Facebook and Instagram at 6:30 p.m. where I will be reading the story of the Lorax. As well, please share your photos with us. You can email them to library@tay.ca or tag us on Facebook or Instagram in your photos, Tay Township PL, so at Tay Township PL. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this craft, and we'll do some more crafts with us next month. Bye!